Hey y'all, it's Stacy with Wilshire Collections. Come on in, tell me hello. Happy Sunday afternoon or whatever day you end up watching this on the replay. I'm excited. We're gonna get crafty and decorating. I know that's not a word. We're gonna create some cute stuff and then we're gonna decorate with it. I'm gonna make two cute things and then we're gonna style it in a little vignette on a tray with some other items. So come on in, tell me hello. Tell me how your weekend's going and how you guys are doing. I hope you're having a good one. It has been a very good but fast weekend. Like, I'm kind of like, how is it already Sunday afternoon? It's flying by. So come on in. Let me get it pulled up over here. There you guys are. Hey, Renee. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Elaine. How's it going? Y'all come on in, share this video, sprinkle the video, whatever you want to call it. Put it out there into the universe so that all our friends can find us. Kelly's going to get the text sent out for me here in a minute. And then we're going to get to rocking and rolling. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Brenda and Tammy and another Brenda and Claire. Okay, I was thinking as I was getting set up and I'm like, I miss you guys. And I feel like I haven't been live in forever, yet I was live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday last week in the crash course, but it's been a minute since I've been behind the craft desk live. So I'm very excited to be here and be with you guys today. And hey, Donna, Melissa, and Tammy. Hello, Cindy, Laurie. Hello, Linda. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing. So I don't know, it just feels like it's been a minute since I've had a minute to craft. So we're gonna craft and we're also going to decorate. We have so many new friends that are here on the main page, so many friends that were part of the crash course last week. And so crash course was all decorating related. And so a lot of those ladies have never joined me for a crafting live. So if you are new and you're a newbie and this is your first time watching me live crafting, maybe you were in crash course last week, but you haven't caught me here on the main page crafting, will you just say crafting newbie or something like that so that I know you guys are new, and we'll be sure to welcome you guys. Thank you guys for sharing the video. I appreciate it. I am staying warm. It's cold here, but it's supposed to warm up kind of as the week goes on. So that's the good news. So, hey, Angie, I've missed y'all too, Brenda. It's funny because I've been here, but I haven't, you know, I've been around. I've just been inside the crash course doing all that. We had such a good week last week. If you were part of crash course, let me know what you thought. If you enjoyed it, are you still watching replays or are you all caught up? There's a crafty newbie. Hello, Sandy and Margaret. Hello. And Sherry and Laurie. I knew we would have some newbies on here today. I'm so excited. Crash course was so good last week, you guys. 3 days, we went over a bunch of different topics. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. I taught a lot, they learned a lot, we laughed a lot, we had some funny moments, and it just really has been so fun. It's been fun to see everybody posting in the Crash Course Facebook group, and we also have so many new DC girls that have joined from the Crash Course, so that group has been hopping and popping with all the newbies and people just excited, and they're decorating their spaces and they're making changes, and I'm so proud of you guys because all the posts that I've been seeing, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're like taking all the tips and they're doing things and they're creating vignettes and they're rehanging their wall decor and doing all this stuff. So it has been so fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, April. Hey, Kathy and Shirley. Awesome. Love the crash course. So much great information. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad you liked it. Look at all these crafting newbies. Okay, here's the thing, y'all. I have two main components. Well, I have more than two main components, but like the two main whatevers of my business, I love decorating and DIY. Okay. So a lot of you got to see the decorating side of me last week and you got to see that, but now you get to see the crafting side of me. Plus we're going to decorate. So what we're going to do, we're going to make two cute, easy things that anyone could do. I wanted this to be something that if you are new, that maybe you'll watch this and feel inspired and be like, okay, wait, maybe I can be crafty. Maybe I can do that, right? Because this is something anybody can learn, anybody can do. It's not going to be anything like, we're not getting out power tools or anything scary like that, okay? Printables, see if they were released. I'm not sure, Teresa. Printables were not released in Printable Club because it's not a new month. But if you mean the DC, they're in the group in the files tab. So we're going to create two things, and then after we create them, we are going to style them. We're going to create a little vignette on a tray, and I'm going to show you guys how I would style these and use them on a tray. Are y'all ready? Okay. So the two things we're going to make, which I have not made one of these in a hot minute, we are going to make a little riser. So I've got this little 5-inch round piece of wood. I'm almost positive this came from Michael's, if I remember correctly. Sure, you can get these lots of different places. So we're going to use that. We're going to use this little pedestal candlestick thing, I guess is what they call it, from Hobby Lobby. So I've had this in my stash for a hot minute. We're going to glue some of these half wood beads that are from Amazon around the sides. We're going to stain it. We might do a little dry brushing. I don't know. We're going to figure that out once we get going. But we're going to make a riser. In the crash course, I told them I love risers because sometimes you just need to elevate your decor, right? And so I love using stacks of books for risers, but I also love making my own little risers or whatever. So we're going to do that. And then we're also going to make a cute and easy little printable sign to go with our vignette. Tons and tons and tons of the crash course girls, because they're new, had no idea what a printable is, had never crafted with a printable. This is all new to them. So I'm here to show you how easy and cute printable crafting can be. Okay, so are y'all ready for this? Okay, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put one little coat of stain on this before I attach my beads. So let's do that first. Let me get a little paper plate from down here. Y'all, I feel like we have like so much to catch up on. Yes, Anthony and the boys are watching football, of course, per usual on a Sunday, which is even better reason for me to get crafty, right? Now, the Chiefs play tonight. You know, my husband's been a Chiefs fan for years and years. So I will be tuning in to the Chiefs game with Anthony and the boys tonight. But right now, I don't even know who's playing, y'all. It don't matter to me. But yes, they're watching, they're watching whatever. And I'm like, I'm going in the craft room. Y'all leave me alone. I'm going live. You need to do some crafting, Julie. I know, it just felt like a good day for it, right? Okay, so this is, hold on friends, I'm gonna get my little foam brush. This is Deco Art Americana Raw Umber. Can we take a minute to talk about how my camera is not flipped? And that's because Facebook has gone and changed things, and I cannot for the life of me figure out how to flip the camera so it's not like that is backwards to you guys. If anyone knows what Facebook has done with the little button you normally push, please let a girl know. But apparently it's a worldwide issue. But this is Deco Art Americana Raw Umber. I like to use this for a stain instead of using stinky, smelly stain. So all I'm going to do is take my little foam brush. I'm going to lightly go around the edges. And then as I'm going around, I'm going to take a baby wipe, like what you would wipe your baby's bum with, okay? They're literally just baby wipes from the Wally world, and just kind of wipe it off because we're not wanting this to look like paint. We want it to look like a stain, right? So it's a super, super easy way. Ooh, Joy Jar #1, Felicia Whited. I forgot to say that Kelly's on here doing Joy Jar, y'all. So be sure, if you're new and you don't know what Joy Jar is, I'll tell you. But Kelly will be picking 5 names at random throughout the live to go into our Joy Jar. I'll show you it here in a minute. We fill up our Joy Jar throughout the month, and then at the end of the month or beginning of a new month, we pick somebody from it for our grand gift of the month. All you have to do to be entered into Joy Jar is to share this video. Let us know that you shared it. Sharing the video is how people find us, and not just like new people, which is great for new people to find us, but even people that follow me, because Facebook, it being crazy about giving notifications. They don't always tell you that I'm live and whatever. So sometimes by y'all sharing something, it might make it pop up in somebody's news feed. So I always appreciate when you guys share the video. So just share, comment, engage here in the comments, etc. So, hey y'all, thank you, thank you. Oh, your 18-month-old granddaughter's watching me. Hi, that's so cute. So cute, y'all. Happy you made it for the live. I'm happy you made it too. listen, we could all use a little Sunday afternoon escape, right? Some creating, some decorating, and all the things. Okay, so I've got my one little coat of stain on here. Now I'm gonna take my little half wood beads. These are, I think these are 20 millimeter half wood beads. I'm honestly not sure, but I believe I have those linked up in my favorite crafting supplies. So if you guys comment supplies, it's gonna supplies. Okay, sorry, I cannot say that without thinking that. Supplies, it will send you a Facebook message with some of my favorite crafting supplies, and I believe I have some of these linked up in there. And we're just gonna take our hot glue gun and we're gonna go around with some wood beads. Gosh, if I was, nope, I'm not smart, it's fine. You can either paint these before you do this or after. I'm gonna do it after. I may end up regretting it, but it's gonna be fine, okay? So we're just gonna take these, we're gonna put them all the way around. I'm gonna put just a little bit of space in between them, not a ton, but just a little so that it makes it a little bit easier to stain these. And that's how we're gonna do it. And this is gonna be so cute. You know, I think everything, well, not everything. So many things are cuter with wood beads. Can I get an amen? I mean, they just are. Hey, Heather, supplies. You know that, surprise. Every time I say the word supplies, that's what I think of. So I just can't help myself. Y'all, if you're new here, sometimes I sing on lives. Am I a singer? No. Do I have any business? It's fine. Don't do that at home. Do I have any business singing on the internet? No. But do I? Yes. It's fine, okay? Look how cute this gonna be. Thank you guys. Love crafting with wood beads. Yes, me too, friends. Me too. They just make everything so stinking cute. Thank you guys for sharing. Y'all are awesome. I think these are 20 millimeters, Barbara. I'm honestly not sure. And I don't think, my bag does not say. It does say do not eat. Okay, so do not eat these. It tells me not to eat them, but it does not tell me what size they are. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So yeah, I'd have to say I wouldn't recommend eating the wood beads for sure. They add great texture to crafts. Yes, they do, they do. You miss seeing me? Where you been, Anna? I'm here all the time. I'm here. Where you been? Now, last week I was definitely MIA from the page because I was, in the crash course, but I'm here. Actually, I have been. It has been crazy, I feel like, because we had Christmas, obviously, and then we had New Year's. We went out of town after Christmas. We had New Year's, all of that. I was here, I was around, and then I went to California for my mastermind meeting, so I was gone for that. Then I got back, and then it was crash course last week. So it has kind of been a crazy couple weeks where I feel like I just am not fully back in my normal schedule yet. And to be totally honest, which I have not shared this yet here on the page, but I'm not going to be in a normal schedule for a little while. I am actually having surgery on Wednesday. I'm fine. Everything is fine. But I'm having a little surgery on Wednesday and we'll be out at least a week, possibly. I don't know yet what that second week. We're going to leave the second week a little bit flexible, but I'll for sure be out at least a week. So I'm live today. I'm live tomorrow in the crash course doing the Q&A at 10 a.m. Live in the DC tomorrow at 12:30. I may pop on live here on the main page Tuesday. It just depends on how my day goes. But then I'll be gone again for a little bit. So even more reason to come hang out today because it's going to be a little bit crazy. Isn't it looking cute already, you guys? So stinking cute. Yes, welcome, welcome to all the newbies. Thank you guys. Yes, it's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be, listen, we're all friends here. I'm just having a hysterectomy, okay? So getting some of that lady stuff taken care of. So it's gonna be good. I've talked to so many people that have had this done, and I'm feeling really good about it, and love my doctor and feel good about that. I know I'm in good hands, and at this point, I'm just ready to get it done and get it over with. But do not burn yourself. Please do not burn yourself. I have a ton. I've been working really hard to get some things done on the page ahead of time. The nice thing about Facebook and about what I do is you can schedule posts ahead of time, right? So I have a lot of stuff scheduled, so it won't even really feel like I'm gone, other than I won't be live and stuff. But anyways, it's gonna be all good. So thank you. Love wood beads. Me too. Sorry, I know this is a little tedious, but it's gonna be worth it. You also want to kind of pick off your glue boogers as you go around, okay? There we go, there we go. Thank you. I promise you guys, I promise I'm going to take time. I promise I'm going to rest and recover and follow doctor's orders and do all the things. It's going to be just fine. So, but anyways, once I get through all this, then we will get back to our regular scheduled programming, and I feel like I'll get into more of my, routine and rhythm. It's just been kind of a crazy start to the year, to be honest. Thank you guys for telling me it's going to be fine. Kelly will keep you updated. Yes, absolutely. I will be sure that we let you guys know. Thank you. If you ain't using it, lose it. Yes, exactly, Gail. I'm done. I do not need all that anymore. They can take it. That's so funny. Everybody says best decision they've ever made, and that, yes, exactly, that I'll feel so much better, and things that I didn't even know were wrong because of that, so I'm excited to see how I'm going to be feeling. There's Kelly. She says, I'll do my best to keep you guys updated. Yes, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Y'all are so awesome. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. Let me see how many I have room for, because, yeah, we're just going to do 2 more and just space those out just a little. Get a notebook and make notes while laying around. Yes. Oh, yeah. I'll be working from my bed a little bit for sure, and taking notes and doing stuff on my laptop, but I'll take it easy too. I promise. Supply list. If you guys type the word supplies, it should send you the link to my favorite crafting supplies. I don't have all of these things. Oh shoot, don't let me forget to stain the bottom thing too here in a second, y'all. I got to do that when we do our wood beads. I don't have everything linked up there, but the wood round is a 5-inch round from Michael's. You guys could make these in any size, and that's the cool thing. A lot of times with the crafts I do, you can take them and you can kind of make them your own. If you have a 4-inch round, do that. If you have a 6-inch round, risers can be as big or small as you want them to be. And then the wood beads are from Amazon. This little thing is from Hobby Lobby. And so, yeah, you can literally just kind of take it and make it your own. So we're going to add some of this brown raw umber paint to the little pedestal. Geez, y'all. And we're going to take our baby wipe here in a second and kind of wipe some of that off. So for those that are newer here to me crafting, usually for these kind of lives on the page, I just share with you guys as I go, different supplies that I'm using. If I can, link anything in that little supplies roundup, I will, but not everything can be linked. Yeah, that's just how it is. Or if it's, something that I've had in my craft stash for a while, it just makes it hard to link, but I always try and at least go over what I'm using and stuff. Okay, so I'm just taking my baby wipe to kind of wipe over that. Look how pretty that makes this. Hold on, I'm gonna hold it up here in a second. So pretty. Anxious for Kelly's crafting premiere. Yes, you guys. So one of the weeks while I am out and recovering, Kelly, who's my local creative assistant here, if you guys do not know her, she is going to be having her solo crafting debut inside the decorating and creating community and helping me out while I'm gone. So I'm very, very excited about that. I hope she's excited. Kelly, are you excited? And I know the DC is just going to love on her and be so nice to her because that's how they be over there. Joy jar number 2, Nancy Bedford. Nancy, you're going in the joy jar. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we've got that stained up. Now we're going to go around our little wood. We got glue boogers. Wood bead situation. And we're going to stain these, okay? Oh, yeah, she's going to do, oh, shoot, I just clicked off the live. Come back. She's going to do so good, y'all. She will do so good. We have so much fun stuff coming up next month in the DC. Y'all, okay, first of all, I feel like I have so much, gosh, y'all are just about to hear me just, I hope you're ready for some talking. And for those that are like, talk and get on with the craft, this probably is not the live for you. So we're going to be a chatting, you know. But, they said, we love us some Kelly. The DC better be extra nice to this girl. Stacy's a hard act to follow. Oh, hush, Kelly, hush. I told her the other day, we've been chatting about what project she might do. And she sent me one. I said, just don't make it too cute now. I said, don't be going and replacing me, you know, don't be like, we don't want Stacy, we want Kelly. Kidding, y'all, I'm just giving her a hard time, but she is super crafty and creative too, so I know that y'all are gonna love it. But I'm making a little riser right now, and then we're gonna make a little sign next, and then we're gonna style it on a tray with some other stuff. So I'm just taking my foam brush and going around these wood beads, as you can see, and then we'll, you know, also wipe it with a baby wipe as we go. But anyways, yes, we'll be sure that it's on the schedule for the DC. So you guys will get your schedule here, this week or this coming week, whatever February 1st is. So that'll be coming out soon. Y'all can be looking forward to that. So if you don't know, haven't heard, haven't seen, etc., I do have my decorating and creating community is open right now for new members. We talked about it last week in the crash course. I only open up this group a couple times a year to the public. So I opened it up back in October, I guess it was, before Christmas time. I always open it in January around the crash course. It is open until Friday, okay? This Friday, January 31st. And then, I don't know when I'm going to open it again. Maybe not till Christmassy time, you know? So anyways, that is my VIP group. It is a private Facebook group. So it's, you know, right here on Facebook, it's held in a private Facebook group, and they are the ones that get the exclusive DIY and decorating tutorials every single month. So this is a group, y'all, that I have actually had. In fact, I have a post scheduled for in the morning that I hope you guys will read because it's kind of a sentimental, sappy little post, and I'm not going to go through all of it again here on the live because I'll probably cry, but I've had this group for 6 years now, which is banana town. Like, it's actually crazy to me when I think about that. And it started off as just a decorating community, and then over the years we added crafting in too. So now they get weekly decorating and or crafting lives with me. And so the stuff that I do in there is exclusive to the group. It's not shared, you know, outside of the group and whatever. It's really just the best stinking community. I call them, you hear me refer to them all the time as the DC girls, the DC fam, etc., because we're truly like a family in there. We just are. It's just such a great group. So we have a ton of new people that have signed up from the crash course, which is really exciting. And if any of you guys want to sign up too, you can use code DC Girl, all caps at the checkout. All of that is on the page. So if y'all comment DC Fam right here, DC FAM, all caps, all one word, it's going to send you a link to your Facebook Messenger. Kelly also has it pinned right here for you guys. When you go to the little page, you can read about the DC. It'll tell you what the coupon code is. You can use that coupon code. You'll get $5 off your first month. So you can come, get in the group, see what we're all about, see if you think it's going to be a good place for you. And it's $25 a month. So the first month will be $20, and then it'll be $25 a month after that. They get so many perks in the DC, y'all. Sometimes I don't know why. Sometimes I don't like to share all the perks that they get on the main page just because I don't know. But then also I'm like, if y'all don't know about the perks, then you may not, you may not know how awesome it is, right? But they get a discount code to my shop where they can save on lots and lots of different things in the shop. They get early access to a lot of things, including pre-orders. So for example, if you were here around Christmas, or even fall, it was after fall, it was Christmas when we did the first round. When I do throw blankets or bundle boxes, different things like that, they tend to sell out pretty fast. So we started letting the DC pre-order first so that they don't have to set their alarm and stress out when they go on actual pre-order to everybody else. So the early access perk to things like that is huge for them. Thank you guys. I see all your sweet comments. Thank you. The perks are great. We do have DC Girl t-shirts. Those are the only shirts that are still left on my site. I'll make a post in the DC soon. After we get through like all the new girls coming in and stuff, I'll make a post in there with the link to the t-shirts for you guys, for any of the newbies who might want one. But anyway, so the early access perks and stuff are literally just a huge perk. I mean, that's the right word, right? It's DC Fam is what you have to write. DC Fam, and it will send you the link. Yeah, I'm not selling apparel anymore, but we did decide to leave the DC Girl shirts on the site. That's the only one that's on there. So anyways, they get a lot of different stuff. They also get, sorry y'all, I'm almost done. All right, here's where we're at so far with the wood beads. I'm trying to decide I think I'm going to. I'm going to dry brush just a little bit over all this with some white. So I'm going to show you, if you don't know what dry brushing is, you're about to find out, but let me just make sure I've got this covered pretty good. They also get a printable every month that is exclusive to them. So this printable is not in Printable Club. It's not on my website. It's literally created just for the DC. This month in the DC, since it's a fun month and we're adding all these newbies, there is an extra bonus printable. So if you do sign up, you'll get the bonus printable plus the regular printable, which I'll show you both of those here in a minute. Those are both in the member area or in the Facebook group now for the DC girls. Oh, you're a DC newbie, Kelly. That's awesome. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get some. Let me find my white. Oh, if I was white paint. Wait, what? Usually I've got my white well, I can use this white. Where's my regular old? Here's some. That looks like it's almost empty. Ugh. There's no way I'm out of white paint. Hold on, y'all. This is Deco Art Snow, which is just a white. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this out on the plate. We are not gonna need much of it, so that should be enough. Mary's a DC newbie. Awesome, awesome. Gail, we're making a little riser, then we're making a little sign, and then we're going to decorate it. Okay, so for dry brushing, you guys, I like to use these little chip brushes. Joy jar number 3 is Patty P. Patty, you're going in the joy jar. No, Sue, I added the round beads. Those are half wood beads from Amazon, and I just added them to this little round. Okay, so I'm going to take my little chip brush, dip it in this white paint, and then I'm going to dab it. Oh, it's in the bag you brought back to me. I'm like, I knew I had more than just that. Okay, well, if I need it, I know where it is. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to just lightly go back and forth. You dab it off with a paper towel. It's called dry brushing because you want your brush to be dry and not sopping with paint. And then I'm just going to lightly go over what we just did with the stain, and let me show you how awesome this makes this look. Okay, see the difference with adding the dry brushing? So now it's giving this whole little technique or whatever. The Joy Jar is something we do every month. You just have to share the videos when I'm live, and then Kelly picks 5 people at random. We'll put all those names down in our Joy Jar at the end of the live, and then at the beginning of each month, we draw from the Joy Jar for some kind of prize, some kind of gift, that happy mail that I send somebody. So just comment, share, all the things for a chance to get in the Joy Jar. You watched the 101 and you loved it. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm so glad you loved it. Okay, so now I've got the dry brushing going on there. So now we're going to do the same things, same thing over our little beads. And we're just lightly, see, I'm not even, so far, not even having to redip my paintbrush, just because you really don't. A little goes a long way when you're doing the dry brushing. So we're going to keep going around, keep going around. We're going to hit up the top. Okay. And there's where we got so far. I'm going to go kind of in between here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad, Denise. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm so glad to have you in the DC. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's really such a special, special little group. Thank you for sharing. You guys are awesome. Okay, I'm just hitting it up kind of in between those little crevices there. And then we'll do the base, and then we'll be ready to attach this and move on to our little sign situation. I have something really exciting to show you guys too. If y'all do some twist after we do the 2 crafting things, but before we decorate the tray, I might just have to show you something that I'm just a little too excited to keep it in any longer. So I'm gonna need you to twist my arm. You're watching the replay. Okay, let's see. The oh hello there. So yes, this oh hello there is everything back here are projects that we have done in the DC, not everything, sorry. Several things. This was something we did in the DC. This is something we did in the DC. These are something we did in the DC. When you join the DC, I told y'all I've had this group for 6 years. You get access to all the replays of all the things that I've ever done. It literally, you could binge, like it's better than Netflix, y'all. You could binge and watch so much old stuff. There's tons and tons of content in there. So replays are all in the group for those things. You also get access to all of the printables that I've ever done for the DC group, which I've been doing that for a couple years. So, and it's 1 a month. So there's at least 20 plus, I'd say there's probably closer to 30 some, I don't really know, I've never counted, but there's a lot of printables in there that you guys can have access to also. Okay, there's that. I think that I see y'all twisting. Let's get some dry brush on this. Kelly says she's a leaky faucet when it comes to keeping secrets. Kelly, let me live my life. Let me just be, you know. Kelly tries to keep me being a good girl. She tries to keep me on track, y'all. I don't want to be on track. I want to tell our friends all the secrets, okay? Listen, Linda. Look at all these twisters, Kelly. You think I can just ignore their twist? What kind of friend would I be if I ignored them twisting my arm? That's just not nice. Kelly, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. Let me show them. Kelly had to come over in person today because I said, can you come over in person to see this? Because I sent her a picture, but I'm like, I need you to see it in person. So if I was that excited to show Kelly in person, you know I'm excited to show y'all over the interwebs, right? Right? You speak the truth. I know you do, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do the twist. Okay, so here's my little pedestal thing, and we're just going to take that and we're going to glue it right. It's almost like a little mini cake stand. You could put a little cupcake on it, y'all. I don't know. This is not for food. This is for decor, but we're going to take our hot glue and we're going to, hold on. No, I want it that way, yeah. We're gonna just put some glue on here. Love the white dry brushing, thank you. We're gonna put some hot glue on here and we're gonna plop this baby down. Are we gonna measure? No. Are we just gonna hope it's in the center? Yes, okay. It's gonna be good enough. That's all I know. Make sure it's centered or make sure it's stable. Let it kind of marinate a minute. Look at that, y'all. How stinking cute is that? They said, Kelly, we're gonna need you to twist also, right? Yes, Kathy, that is a great question. So yes, the printables in the DC are different than Printable Club. Printable Club is where you get the 6 printables every month, the digital downloads, you get just the printables, you don't get the community. In the DC, you get the community, you get the Facebook Lives, you get the, you know, the decorating, the crafting, the engagement from me, and then they just get one printable bundle a month that's separate from the Printable Club, okay? So I design one every month just for them that's exclusive to that group. So they're totally separate. We have a ton of ladies that are in the DC and the Printable Club and or the Pillow Cover Club. So you can be in both. I always say, like, I look at the DC as kind of like Printable Club Plus, because the Printable Club, you just get the printables and then you got to figure out what to do with them. You frame them, you craft them. Obviously, I go live here on the page crafting with them and stuff. But in the DC, I show you how to craft with printables. We do at least one printable craft a month. We usually do one non-printable craft a month. Then I do decorating tutorials. Next month in the DC, for the decorating portion, we're going to be doing a deeper dive. We talked about this in the crash course and several people asked about it, into pillows, into bedroom styling, okay? And styling oh, Kelly's saying twist. She's on board, y'all. She's on board, yay. So pillow styling and different ways to arrange pillows on your bed, like decorative pillows. How many Euro shams should you have? How many regular shams? How many, you know, different sizes, shapes, whatever. So we're gonna be diving into that more next month, which I'm very excited about. But anyways, we do have a lot of people that are in both groups. Okay, next, let's get the sides of this stained, and then I'm gonna start showing you the twist things, okay? So this is just a little 6x6 wood panel board. This probably came from Amazon. It's probably linked in my supplies. So if y'all type supplies, it'll send you that, but it's 6x6. 6x6 is a really common size that I do in printables. So I always like to keep a little stock of, we call these surfaces around here, okay? So I keep a little stock of surfaces that I know that I could use for printables. So to get in the Joy Jar, it's done at random. The names are picked at random, but just make sure you let us know that you shared the video and you might have a chance to get in there. Whoops, you might have a chance. Oh, thank you guys. Triple Dipper, thank you, Melissa. Yes, so the double dippers are the people that are in 2 subscriptions. So they might be in the PC and the DC, or the PC and the PCC and the, what y'all, you know what I'm trying to say. And then triple dippers are the ones that are in all 3, Pillow Cover Club, the DC, and the Printable Club. And I've never figured it up to count it up to see how many overlap, but we have a lot that are in multiples or in all 3. And I just appreciate you guys so much. You need help decorating your bedroom? You can't wait. Awesome. Look at all my triple dippers on here. How y'all doing? Oh my gosh, so fun. So fun. But yeah, you get a lot of fun stuff inside the DC. And that group is just, I always say they're like my VIP group, because they are. It's the only group that I have, or subscription that I have, where you do have that community aspect where, you know, Printable Club, you just log into your member area, you get your printables. Pillow Cover Club, it gets sent to your door each month. But the DC is where we really get to connect, and I get to be a little bit more vulnerable inside that group, just because it's a safe little space that can't really be shared. So we do prayer threads in there. We pray for each other. We laugh with each other. It's a community. It's a little family. And so it's super special. I'm pretty protective of it, which is why I don't open it a ton, just because I want the right people to be in there. I don't want just what's that saying? Tom, Dick, and Harry. I don't think we have any Toms, Dicks, or Harrys in the DC. It's literally all women. Not that we wouldn't let him. We did have a man in there at one point. He's no longer in there, but you know, we would let a man in. But really, it's just a girls' club. You know what I'm saying? Please don't do a fourth. You can barely say quadruple. There will not be a fourth subscription. I promise. Well, no, I don't want to say promise because never say never. There are no immediate plans of that, y'all. I promise. I promise. Oh my gosh, you guys, so funny. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. All I did was stain the sides, and let me start showing y'all a few things, okay? Let's have some fun. The DC is personable. We're a big family. Yes. I totally agree with that. All right, y'all, I gotta wipe my hands because I got stain all over. It's getting so dark in here, y'all. I hope you can still see me okay. Oh, my Lanta. I don't know, Sandy. Do y'all know what these little things are called? Are they called candlesticks? Something's. They're in the wood pile section of Hobby Lobby. I don't have the bag anymore. But I don't know what they're technically called. Oh, hey, Stacy, with your name spelled the same way. I love that. I love it. Okay. All right, friends. As I wipe my hands on my pants, it's fine. Okay, first thing I'm going to show you, we have 3 surprises to show you. Well, DC girls have already seen 2 of these if you've been into the DC Facebook group. So this is their exclusive printable for January. It just got posted this week. So they got this beautiful Valentine's bundle that is exclusive to the DC. So this alone is a candle holder. That's what I thought. This is a $7 value, part of your, included with your membership. Yes, a no drama family. Yeah, that's important to note, Lisa Ann, because when I say family, some of y'all probably like, nope, not going to be part of a crazy family, but we ain't a crazy family. No drama, no negativity, all positive. We all get along. It's really awesome. So this printable is inside the DC. It's not on my website, not in Printable Club. It is a DC exclusive. So this one, if you guys join before Friday, you'll get this. But then also, I gave them a bonus printable this month. So here is their bonus printable. And tomorrow, I'm going to be live in the DC at 12:30 Central, and we're going to be making a cute craft with this. So I did this botanical printable bundle, and I gave them 4 different color options. So they've got the sage green, the tan, the black, and then the navy. Which one is y'all's favorite? We are a little crazy, but in a good way, Melissa. Yes, these are both under the files tab in the DC carry, if you haven't seen them yet. So green, tan, black, and navy. So I'm going to be doing something with the navy one tomorrow in the DC. Does the DC group me? Great question. So Kathleen, I post the schedule every month in the DC at the beginning of the month so you guys know exactly what is coming up. Typically, I'm live Tuesday afternoons at 12:30. Sometimes that does vary a little bit. Everything can be watched on the replay. So I understand you might work or, just not be able to watch at that time, but all replays are always available. But typically that's when they are. And then we do quarterly virtual craft nights. And so that's what I want to show you next. Okay. So our virtual craft nights are held at night, usually around 6 p.m. And these are where you can either watch on Facebook Live, just like this inside the Facebook group, or you can hop on Zoom and do a Zoom craft night with me. So on the Zoom, you're able to see me. I can see you. We can talk. We can get to know each other. You can show me your project. And on those, I post the supply list ahead of time so you guys can get all your stuff together and we can craft along with each other. Joy jar number 4 is Linnell. See, Linnell, you're going in joy jar. Congratulations. And so virtual craft nights are held at night and they are a ton of fun. So we have DC girls have not even seen this, heard this, etc. And so they know nothing about this, but we're having our next virtual craft night on, all colors are available for you guys. If you're in the DC, This is one printable bundle under the files tab. So you can just print, you can open up the file, save it. You can just print one page. If you just want the green, you can print all the pages. You can make 20 copies, whatever you want to do. The file is yours to use it how you want to. So virtual craft night at the end of February. Let me show you this pretty little bundle that they are going to get. Hold on. Wait, where's the right page? Hold on, y'all. Have I lost it? That's not the right one. What did I do with it? Hold on. I've gone and lost it. Wait a sec. Here's one over here. Here we go. Okay, so for virtual craft night, they are gonna get a printable, and they're also going to get the PNG version of this, okay? Y'all, if my head wasn't attached, okay, first time seeing this. This is not coming until February. Please don't go looking for it. This is just a little teaser of what's to come. This is February, okay? And so, yeah, you can print out just one page. You could just tell them, can I just have page 2 printed or page 3 printed or whatever, for sure, if you're having it printed somewhere. Kelly hit it, probably. No, this is what happens. This is what I get when I try and clean my craft room. I can't find things because it's actually a little bit cleaner than normal. But anyways, okay, so look at this beautiful tulip vase situation. So, nope, you can print them as many times as you want to. You could literally make 100 copies if you wanted to. So this is the main image we're going to be working with for virtual craft night. Here is a second little page of the printable bundle with some tulips. So this is just a fun little extra. Now listen, I'm not gonna go into all the details because this is gonna be for the DC. This is an exclusive craft that I'm doing with them. But what I am saying is that we are going to take this, we're gonna be doing, Kelly's gonna be with me, we're gonna be doing a couple different versions. I'm about to show you one version of what I'm gonna be doing, okay? I'm gonna be taking this PNG / printable / whatever, and look how I'm turning this into an actual work of art. Can y'all see this? Can you tell the texture that is happening here? And I am no artist, y'all. You need to know this. I'm crafty and I'm creative, but I am not an artiste with the freehand painting. But look at this. Oh, there. You can kind of see the texture, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to be doing a canvas version, and then we're also going to be doing a version on regular printer type paper for those of you that don't want to do the canvas. So this is coming up in February in the DC for our virtual craft night. If you guys join before Friday, you're going to get the 2 printables that I just showed you, their Valentine one plus the botanical. And then in February, I think it's the first week of February, we'll be posting these in the group with the supply list. And then our virtual craft night will be towards the end of February. Isn't it so cute? I've shown you too much. I've shown you too much. Walk away, look away, look away. Yes, everything I do is recorded in the DC, and you can always watch replays, for sure, for sure. Sign you up. Oh, good, Brenda. I'm so glad. So, yes, just comment DC fam, DC FAM, if you want to get in the group. Okay, so here we go. I got to take a drink, y'all. Thank you, guys. Isn't it cute? I was really excited about it. I had my artist friend, Christy Hawkins with the Social Easel, give me some tips on what to do, what to use. I was like, how can I take this and make it look textury and whatever? She's like, I got you, girl. So I learned from a real artist, y'all, and I'm very excited about it. I love tulips too. Okay, so we're actually going to use, even though this little bonus printable that they got is, these are all 8x8 in size. We're actually going to go ahead and just cut it down a little smaller and use it on here because I think it's going to look really cute with my vignette that I'm going to create. So that's the nice thing is even with the printables, you can sometimes use different size surfaces than what they're like intended for. So all I'm going to do is thank you guys. I'm so glad you love it. Oh, thank you. I've said too much, right? I showed too much. I said too much. That's just my jam, y'all. That's just how I am. I can't help myself. I have to keep a lot of secrets around here. Do y'all know how many secrets I have to keep? It is so hard. I know I've said this. I've already got pillows designed and in my possession through May. They're literally right across the hall of my office. Do you know how bad I want to show them to you? Joy jar number 5 is Deanna P. But I can't. I can't show you all the things. It's so hard. I don't know, Sue. It's end of February. I think it's the 25th, maybe. Is that right, Kelly? I don't have my schedule in front of me. Okay, y'all. I'm just going to use my piece of wood as like my little measuring template here. And it is going to cut off just a little bit of the printable, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's just going to be a little bit of the stem. So what I'm going to do is take a pencil and I'm just going to trace right around here. Okay. Obviously, if you do not join the DC and you don't have this printable, you can use any 6x6 printable on my site to create this. So now I've done my little outline. February 25th. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, thank you. What kind of paper I print on? So this is printed on cardstock, which is a little bit of a, yes, exactly, Anita. A little bit of a thicker paper. You can print on regular paper. I would say 95% of the time I print on cardstock. There's also a ton of like specialty papers that you can print on, rice paper, canvas paper, tissue paper. But the most basic way to do it is just cardstock. So you can print from home. Any place that makes copies will print them for you. These were printed by my local UPS store. So I use them a whole lot for printing because their printers are nice and great quality. And the colors are really vibrant and everything. And just, I'd rather use their ink than mine sometimes. So that's always an option. Staples, Office Depot, your local library can make copies for you. So they're PDF files. So think about it like, I always say like a boring tax document, right? That you would open up and you're like, boring document. These are not boring documents. These are cute documents, but that you can print and you can either just simply frame them or craft with them. So if you're not super crafty, you can definitely frame them too. A lot of them can be put into common, picture frame sizes. Okay, so I'm about to cut off a little bit of this bottom here, but like I said, we're not gonna worry about that. That's just not our problem, and it's still gonna look super cute, okay? So there's what we're left with. Totally fine, totally cute. We're gonna throw away this excess. We're gonna grab our little Mod Podge. So I use matte Mod Podge when I'm Mod Podging. Sometimes we use tape and other things, but for this, I'll just do some quick Mod Podge just so the newbies can kind of see. And then, oh, I'm so glad you're excited about that. That's awesome, Valerie. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to take my little surface. We're going to slap some Mod Podge down. When you're doing Mod Podge, which is just glue, if you're new to crafting, Mod Podge is just a glue. It dries clear. The key with the Mod Podge is not too much, not too little, right? You don't want to gloopity gloppity it on, but you also, you need it to be covered so that it sticks, right? So, dun, dun, dun. Your UPS girl loves to see you. That's so funny. I know our UPS, we have a UPS guy, Steve, and he definitely, there's a couple people there that know Kelly and I by name. And as soon as we walk in, they're like, oh, I got your copies. So they definitely like to see us coming too. We keep them pretty busy. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do this way. Got a good little base coat of Mod Podge on there. So now I'm gonna take my printable and I'm just gonna put it right down on top of my, wood surface. Now we have all kinds of tricks we can do to make things really smooth and whatever. We're not doing any of that today because this is small enough that I think we're gonna be just fine. So I'm just gonna kind of smooth it on there. Yes, if you comment PNG, PNG. It will send you the link to the PNG packs that I have available and the link to the place that I use called Canvas on Demand, where I have gotten some canvases printed. That's where that one came from, that we'll be using for virtual craft night. So if you comment PNG, it will send you the link. Yes, this is regular cardstock. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna grab my little handy dandy Sandy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I will never not call this my handy dandy Sandy. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I crack myself up sometimes. Oh my gosh. Handy dandy Sandy coming to town. All right, y'all, we got the handy dandy Sandy. Oh my gosh, her name is totally Sandy. Okay, y'all, I need a life. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, this is a sander. I call her handy dandy Sandy, and she works really good. She is linked in my supplies, so if you type supplies, she should be linked up. Handy dandy Sandy, right? It's got a ring to it. So I just take my handy dandy Sandy and go around the edges to get any excess paper off. This is gonna make it look like this was just came this way, right? Thank y'all. Thank you for laughing at my cheesy and corny jokes. Oh my gosh. I feel like that was one that probably would have fallen flat with my family. They would probably be like, oh my gosh, Mom's being cheesy again. But luckily, y'all like my cheese. Oh my gosh. It's the little things in life. I'm telling you. You got to be able to laugh and make rhymes and do all kinds of stuff. I told Kelly this morning, y'all. Now, don't go spreading rumors. But I texted her and said, I feel like I'm nesting right now. And she was like, big eyes. I'm like, I'm not pregnant, but I am having surgery on Wednesday. Y'all, I woke up in a rampage this morning. Let me tell you what I did. I cleaned out, I have this little decor overflow closet that was literally overflowing. And those new cabinets I had gotten for the hearth room, I hadn't put anything in them yet. I cleaned out my decor closet. I put stuff in those cabinets. I mean, I went crazy. I had this big pile of crap in the pantry that was decor that had no business being on a pile on the floor of the pantry. So I got all that picked up. Then I went into my office, y'all. My office, you can ask Kelly, you could barely walk in there last week. It's overcome with pillows, pillow samples, pillow inserts, pillow this, messy stuff on the desk, messy stuff on the floor, total whatever. And for some reason, I don't know why, because after I have surgery, I'm not even going to be in my office for probably a few days, but I'm like, the office has to be clean. And then I undecorated my dining room table. I took the winter down because I'm like, I'm done with the winter. I'm ready for spring. I was crazy this morning, you guys, but I got so much done. I did some more stuff. I had already kind of tackled my craft room the other day, my first day of nesting, and I did some more in here today. I got some things set up that I needed to do for the week because I got a busy couple days leading up to Wednesday. Kelly says, I think I was stripped and dyed in there last week. She probably did. I was like, be careful. I'm like, don't be, workman's comping me or nothing, But anyways, how did it look today though, Kelly? Didn't it look fabulous? You've had the nesting in January, yeah, I think it's a common thing to feel in January in general, but I have not felt it until this moment. And you've been nesting for a year, Shannon. That's so funny. Okay, I'm glad you guys can relate, because I literally am like, if I tell them I'm nesting, they're going to talk to, did you hear Stacy's pregnant? No. And after Wednesday, all that's being removed, so definitely no, right? So no, that ship has sailed, friends. But anyways, my nesting has been good times. All right, look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Kelly said it looks spectacular in there today. Thank you. Thank you. I do have to agree. You'll have to check with your UPS store, Diane. I'm honestly not sure, and they're all different, so I would just check with them on that, okay? Okay, so now, what do I have all over me? My Lanta. Okay, Technically, we can go over the top of this with Mod Podge to seal it. We're not gonna do that at this point. I can't believe I've already been live an hour, y'all. I'm sorry, this is taking a hot minute. But now we're getting to the fun part and we're going to style this, okay? So we can Mod Podge it, seal it later, no big deal. Let me move my handy dandy Sandy out of the way and a couple other things out of the way so we can really make our area kind of cute. So we can style these little things. Are y'all ready to decorate? You know, these sanders come with all different grits. This was a 180. I honestly just grab whatever, unless it's, I do use a more coarse one if it's something I'm really needing to, you know, scrub a dub, but it really doesn't, for this kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. It does feel good to straighten and clean, you know? And I feel like I'm just gonna be able to sleep better knowing that my house is a little bit in order before I go under, you know? So it may be crazy, it may be stupid timing to be doing all this, but I don't care. I don't care. I have not springed up the dining room, Kathy. I'll probably try and work on that. I don't know when I'll work on that. It's just bare right now. I just got the winter put up, put my everyday placemats on the table and everyday runner, and that's it. There's no centerpiece, no nothing yet. I don't know when I'll get around to that. Okay, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna grab this little tray. Oh, I'm dropping things. So this is a tray. Yes, has everything to do with knowing I'll be out of commission for a bit, for sure. I'm also nesting all the work things. I'm like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I have like 14 to-do lists happening right now. It's fine, it's fine, it's gonna be great. Okay, so we're using this little riser that I just made, which, how cute is it? Okay, so we're using that to elevate. I'm going to use this little vase, you guys. Look at this navy vase. I found this at Home Goods. And literally, I was like, they made this for me. They know I'm in my navy blue era. I'm using navy blue now. I'm gonna keep using it a little bit in spring. So this has those white Real Touch tulips in it. How cute is that? Now for this, okay, we talked about this a lot in the crash course. We talk about this a ton over in the decorating and creating community, but it's about creating vignettes, scale, balance, etc. Grouping in odd numbers. I'm not gonna go into all the things, but for this one, I'm just gonna use 3 items in my tray because I love a good odd number situation and we want different heights. So this is gonna go on here like so. And then I have a candle that I want to put on here. Got this navy blue candle from At Home Store. This tray came from Home Goods a long time ago. I've had it a while. So I've got this navy candle that I want to set on my new little riser that we just made. So cute. I wanted this raised just a little bit more. So go grab something from your craft stash. Like this is not even gonna show once it's under there. You could use a little coaster or whatever. I'm gonna put that underneath my tulips just to raise them up a little bit, just to give a little bit more variation. Linnell is a DC girl now. Whoop, whoop. Linnell, welcome, welcome. Okay, so there's 1, 2. We have large, medium. Now we're gonna do our small, and we're gonna use this cute little botanical print, and we're just gonna put that right there in the front, you guys. Can you see that? I'm gonna try and scoot it back. How stinking cute is this? I know, makes me happy to see tulips too. Easy, easy peasy, y'all. Hold on, I gotta be able to look at it from my angle. Okay, see, when you look at it like this, I'm like, I need to move that back a little. Gonna angle that a little. Gonna angle that a little. Gonna move that up a little. And let me try and turn this without messing it up. But is that not so stinking cute, y'all? So cute. Easy peasy. We just created 2 things to use on our tray. We created a little vignette. You could use this same vignette on a not on a tray, you know, just on a shelf, okay? A bookshelf, an end table, the end of a dresser, etc. It doesn't really matter where you use this, but I thought it would just be cute to show you what it looks like on a vignette. It's getting dark outside and my windows, like blinds are open and I don't know what these people are doing, but they're right in front of my house and I'm feeling very paranoid because I know I look stupid because I'm standing in here talking to myself with a big ring light and I feel like people are staring at me. It's fine. It's fine. Should have shut the windows. Isn't that cute? I think that is so stinking cute, y'all. Easy peasy. Love it, love it. Thank y'all. Thank you, thank you. So fun. Okay, I'm going to go grab the Joy Jar names from Kelly that Kelly just sent to me. We're going to get those put into our Joy Jar. Trey is from Home Goods, but I've had it a long, long time. Okay, friends, let me get my notebook down out from under here. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you guys end up trying this or doing any of these projects. If you're in the DC, again, this botanical bundle is in the group under the files tab for you. If you're not in the DC, you can join before Friday. You can get, let me just recap the bonuses, okay? There's a lot of bonuses this month if you join. $5 off your first month. The coupon code is on the page. Just put DC fam here to get the message sent to you. $5 off your first month. You get the bonus printable. So you're getting 2 printables inside the DC this month, which is a $14 value in and of itself. Plus you're getting access to 6 years worth of videos that have been done in the DC. That's like over $1,000 value. Just all of the old content that's in there. There's a video on bookshelf styling. There's, tons of old DIY lives. There's videos on mantle styling, videos on dough balls, videos on tablescapes. I mean, you name it, and we have probably done it in the DC. Trays, tiered trays, all the things, all of that is available to you guys when you're joined, in addition to the library of past printables that are in the DC, y'all. It is, but more than that, it's the community, okay? And there is just something so special and magical about the community in the DC. And like I said, we pray for each other. We're there for each other. Like, it's just, I've met a lot, not a lot, but some of these ladies in person because they've been able to come to my live event. And it's just, we formed these bonds that are just hard to explain. And I say this in the post that I have scheduled for the morning, but it's like, if anybody tells you you cannot form real connections and real friendships on the internet, they lying. Because I have true connections. I just dropped my pen in the trash can. True connections, true friendships with these ladies. Within the group, they have connections. They have friendships. I mean, there's especially people that are real active and, on the lives and they're commenting and whatever. We start to get to know each other and you're like, oh, hey, Kathy, how's your sister? How's this? How did this turn out? I mean, it's a community, and connection is something we need more of in this world, especially in a world of social media. It's just nice to have a place where it's positive. There's no negativity. We don't allow trolls. I allow zero negativity. We've only had to kick 2 people out in 6 years. That's good. That's not bad at all, y'all. If in 6 years we've only had 2 negative Nancys, their name weren't really Nancy, but that's just what I like to call them. That's a pretty good record. And I'd like to think it's because I'm only attracting people into the group that are kind and that are, compassionate and want to be a part of something like that. I'm not attracting the trolls. The trolls don't want to be a part of our group. They have no business being there. And so thank you guys for saying the DC is the best. Yes, you can make true friends. My favorite is the story about Marlene and Gwen. I'm going to tell it real quick and then I'll put the Joy Jar people in here. Marlene and Gwen are 2 DC girls. Marlene was at Hobby Lobby. Gwen was at Hobby Lobby. Marlene and Gwen do not know each other, okay, in real life. They may recognize each other's names from the DC. They both happened to be watching a live that I was doing, or like a replay of one of my lives, because they were like trying to find some craft supply at Hobby Lobby. And one of them was like, wait, do you follow Stacy? Like, they saw that each other was watching. They're like, yeah, do you follow Stacy? They're like, yeah. And then they're like, I'm in her DC. And then the other one's like, I'm in her DC. So now Marlene and Gwen figure out they live 10, 15 minutes from each other. I'm not sure, but really close. And they like have lunch and they're besties now. How stinking cool is that, okay? Now, I can't promise you're going to run into somebody from the DC at Hobby Lobby, but things like that have happened over and over. There are groups of ladies that have been from the DC that have come to my in-person live events who are literal besties, and they talk all the time. I have become really close to some of the girls who I've gotten to meet, and I keep in touch with them on a personal level as much as I can, and it's just, that's all I know to say, you guys. And it's one of those things where I can talk about it till I'm blue in the face because, yeah, I'm partial. Yes, it's my group. It's my baby. It's my whatever. But if you get in, you'll see what I'm saying. You can come in. You can cancel at any time. So if you don't love it, then no hard feelings and you can leave. But I think once you get in, we've already had some new people who were already saying like, oh my gosh, I can see why you said that this group is so special, because until you're inside there and can see, it's just really hard to fully know. Isn't that the sweetest story? Truly, it's the coolest. It really is. And things like that just are, I don't know, they're just so cool. It's just such a God thing. Okay, let me get over here and get these Joy Jar winners. All right, we have got Felicia W going into the Joy Jar. We have Nancy B, Nancy Bedford. We have Patty Patty P. We'll just say Patty P, P-A-C-H-E-S-N-Y. We have Linnell. Oops, I can't write. Conley, Linnell C, and Deanna P going in Joy Jar. Deanna Pounds. Congrats, ladies. We will do a little drawing here soon and pick our, well, gosh, yeah, because it's almost the end of January. Y'all, where has the time gone? Literally. Oh, look how cute this looks in the video. I just now noticed it. Oh my gosh, so cute. Do y'all have any questions about the projects we did, about the DC, about any of that before I hop off of here? Chiefs game gonna be starting here soon, y'all. I think it starts 5:30 Central. I think that's what Anthony said. So about 45 minutes from now, I'll go change into some comfy clothes. I also ran errands today because my doctor was like, you might want a nightgown. I don't even own a nightgown, y'all. So I went to the Walmart and bought me a nightgown and some other things that I needed. I panicked, bought a bunch of stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm nesting. It's crazy. Isn't that the sweetest story? No, I didn't see that, Tammy. We try and stay on top of that and get those people, you know, banned and blocked. I'll check it out after I get off of here to make sure somebody from my team got it. And if not, I'll take care of it. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, once you get in the DC, you will not want to leave. It's the best. Thank you, Valerie. My rugs in my hearthroom, Barb. That one is from Wayfair. So if you want to seal the picture, Tammy, I'll do it real quick right before I hop off of here. You just go over it with a Mod Podge. So let me do that real quick. After I get these names in here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, bye, Kelly. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Where are you going? Bring me something. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know what we're doing for dinner, but there was talks about it before I came on live. I said, y'all figure it out. You know what I like, and just let me know. But yeah, you literally just take your Mod Podge and boop, 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 boom. Go right over your surface. And that's all you got to do to seal it. And then it will, like I said, it'll dry completely clear. To be honest, and it's just personal preference. Some things I seal, some things I don't. Kind of just depends on, I don't know, a lot of different things. But if you do want to fully seal it, this is an easy way to do that. If you happen to get any bubbles, I'm not going to go into my full bubble trouble tutorial. But one easy way to kind of get bubbles out is to put some heat to it. So grab like a hair dryer or a heat gun if you have one. It'll kind of speed up the drying process and then also help you get any bubbles out if you start to get little bubbles. But that's all you do. Let it dry. These brushes that I use for Mod Podge and stuff, for me, they're one and done. I have no patience cleaning glue out of a brush, but my paint brushes I do reuse. But Mod Podge brushes, I just buy those, you know, I buy a bunch of them at once. They're cheap and I just toss those. Don't go judging me. If you clean your Mod Podge brushes, well, you're a better person than I am. Let's just say that, because I do not have the patience for that, y'all. All right, that's it. That's it, friends. All right, y'all have a great Sunday evening. I will see you if you're in Crash Course. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central for our Q&A inside the Crash Course Facebook group. And then if you're in the DC, I'll see you at 12:30 Central. If y'all do end up signing up tonight or in the morning, you would be in the Facebook group before I do that live at 12:30. I'm going to be making another cute project with another page from the Botanical bonus printable that's in the DC. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, Crash Course DC, and y'all have a good night. Bye, friends. Thanks for watching.